Kingsley, so how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, you know.
I can
Despite everything that's
imagine.
going on.
I mean, you because your performance is praised all over the place, and everybody is so you for sure too, but everybody is so happy with your performance. Did that put any pressure on you, or were you just happy with all the praise?
Oh, you mean going in? You mean now?
Yeah, now, because all the critics say it's an amazing performance and you did so well, and
Oh, that's cool.
having all this pressure now, you that's such a great job.
Do you know what? I haven't checked in a while, but my brother left me a voice note today to say that he'd been snooping around the internet, and he was really positive and said that everyone was being really kind. So I feel kind of flattered, and there's a sort of part of me where it's like this all does sort of feel a little bit surreal now the movie's coming out, and everyone's going to see it on Friday. It's going to be on on Amazon Prime, but it's good news, you know.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, you as a Brit, you play two American icons, and you do it so well. I didn't even know that you're British, but when I researched you, I found out. Yes. But so how hard was it for you to think into a different culture and also to pack on the language, the dialect?
There's a huge amount of work that needed to be done in the preparation, but it's I feel like as an actor, I came out of drama school however many years ago, and I trained and have been waiting for this kind of opportunity for a long time, and this opportunity is a huge one. You don't know if parts like Malcolm and movies like this directed by Regina King, they probably don't happen for a lot of people. So it was just a huge opportunity, and I jumped at it, and I feel like in the audition process, I was really trying to convince Regina that I was excited and up for the challenge, and that like I knew who Malcolm needed to be in this story, and there was such a beautiful vulnerability about Kemp's writing, and me and Regina really connected on the idea of exploring Malcolm as a father and as a husband, and a gentler, kinder version of Malcolm in a Malcolm X in private, with his friends in joy and love, and so there was a huge amount of work, and not very much time to get on with it, but it was such a stimulating, wonderful process from start to finish.
And what did you learn personally, Kingsley? When you embraced the character of Malcolm, what did you learn about him, and how did that change you, maybe even as a person?
I mean, his work ethic was just unbelievable. Like he and his intellectual ability, it was just stunning. He really the more I watched and the more I listened, the more I was just sort of transfixed by his humanity and his genius. And it's hard to really sum him up in a few sentences because he's such a deeply rich and complex, human being. But so much of the stuff that I loved finding out was about, who he was as a father, and what he was like, in that setting, and really what the stakes were for Malcolm at this time, like on this specific night, what was going on for him, these huge changes and shifts in his political thinking, religious thinking, and in his safety. There was a real feeling that his life was in danger. So it was a whirlwind of information and facts, but the bulk of the work was really watching and listening to him constantly. If he wasn't in my ear, I was watching him from the moment I woke up. I just tried to stay with him as much as I could, just to get an essence into the body, and just trying to tap into who he was. So, it was pure joy from an acting point of view.
Did you take a little bit of Malcolm with you after wrapping the movie? Did something stay with you in the sense of how you approach life? Did it change a little bit?
I guess on some level, conscious, maybe subconsciously, when you understand, you know, when you spend that much time with someone who really put their life on the line for for equal rights for Black people in America, someone who he really died for the cause. I mean, it's beyond a hero, and like just the fearlessness of him and his belief and his work ethic. Really, it was astonishing to spend that much time with him. A really remarkable human being. I don't know if we've seen anyone like that since. So yeah, on some level, I think an experience as intense as the one that Regina allowed us to have, you take bits with you for sure. You take it with you.
Thank you so much, Kingsley. Thank you for the wonderful performance. See you at the Oscars.
But yeah, I hope so.
Virtually,
Virtually, yeah. Maybe see you there.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kingsley.